Okay, my name is Miss Sandy, and I'm Puppets and More, and it is my great pleasure to introduce you to my friend and local author, TomNoll. Can we do some clapping for him? Okay, and when we clap, it's a really fun thing. I like to come up with a special word, and since today we're discussing the book, The Bicycle Fence, when we clap, we're going to say bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle! Okay, that works. Oh, all right. So I do want to tell you a couple of things so that everybody understands. The type of puppetry that I'm going to be doing today is called Buranku. And what that means is that the puppeteer, that's what I am, you'll be able to see me. But so that you don't notice me quite so much, I'm going to be wearing all black, and I'm going to be wearing this. So don't freak out. This is me. This is me. But you won't be able to see me so well, okay? So just pretend I'm not there. All right? Okay? After we do the puppet show and the reading, Tom will be available for a book signing. He's brought books. And in my opinion, I'm a complete library book fanatic. And in my book, there isn't any better gift that you could give a child, especially, is a book. And his book, as you'll see, is absolutely top of the line, made in the USA. You don't see that too often. And it even feels good. You'll see when you touch the book. It even feels good. So he'll be available for the book signing later. Okay? So nobody's freaked out by this, right?
Right.
Okay.
We're okay, right?
All right. We're all good? Okay. Remember, it's me, okay?
Okay. I wrote this book. It's called Trash to Treasure Series. That means there's more book coming out. This is called The Bicycle Fence, Creatively Recycling with LT. And we'll get started here. The Bicycle Fence. In the small town of Greenville, not very far away, lives a creative young boy named LT. For LT, an idea never just stays a thought, it becomes an adventure. LT used to be known as Little Tommy, but when he outgrew his shirts, pants, shoes, all in one summer, everyone started calling him LT.
Hi, LT. Hi, LT. Let's go play. All right, Sue.
That boy, he's growing faster than the weeds in the garden, said LT's dad. LT also outgrew his bike and needed a bike to get to and from school. So LT's dad took him to Recycleville, Mr. Salvage's junkyard and recycling center. LT's dad loved to recycle. He got parts for his pickup truck, but never painted them. So his truck has a blue cab, an orange door, a red door, a yellow hood, a green bed, and a purple tailgate. Now LT sometimes felt a little embarrassed while riding in that truck, especially when the townspeople called out, "Here comes the junkyard truck." He hopes his bicycle will turn out the same way. Where's Mr. Salvage out there?
He's sleeping.
He's sleeping. Get Mr. Salvage out here. Come on. He's slacker there. We have the junkyard.
Wake up, wake
Mr.
up.
Salvage.
Yes,
There's
wake
Mr.
up.
Salvage.
There
Okay.
he is.
There he is. Okay.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, I was just taking a little snooze. Sorry, Tom.
There you
Sorry,
go.
Sandy. It's okay.
Okay. When LT arrived with his dad at Recycleville, Mr. Salvage pointed out a cans of red spray paint and asked if he wanted to paint his truck red. LT's dad said, "No, thanks. I like my recycled rainbow truck." And he said that even Rex and Sebastian were recycled because they were rescued from the animal shelter. And LT's dad liked to say, "One man's trash is another man's treasure." We'll let Mr. Salvage get his stuff put away. We've got another page coming
He's
here.
still tired, so I'm going to let him sleep.
You just gonna let him sleep a minute? Okay, we'll let him rest.
Yeah.
Okay. LT had learned from his teacher, Miss White, how recycling and going green helps to save the planet. He was proud of his dad, but still wishes he could have a brand new bike instead of a recycled one.
And this is Miss White.
Oh, okay.
And she's teaching reduce, reuse, recycle, and save the planet. There. Now, Mr. Salvage, if he could wake up again,
Okay.
is going to show LT and his dad 6 different bikes.
Oh my.
And they're all the right size, but a little rusty. And Dad says we could take parts from all these bikes and make one good bike. Now LT worries about what it might look like. He's afraid it's going to look like a junkyard bike. So anyway, he loads all the bicycles on the back of the truck and heads home. And at home, LT's dad selected 1 or 2 parts from each of the bikes and began connecting them together. And sure enough, LT's new bike looks just like he was afraid it would look. It has a red body, a blue blue handles there. He's got green handlebars and purple. It works well enough, he says, but he's really worried about how it's going to look and hope nobody calls it a junkyard bike. Now, LT frowns. He needs to come up with an idea fast. Mom had some white paint, so maybe he could disguise his bike. He could paint it white and call it White Lightning. White for Mrs. White because she was gone in a flash like he would be on his bicycle. Now, LT works all weekend carefully painting his new bike. By Monday, White Lightning was finished. He was usually unhappy about wearing a safety helmet. How many of you guys wear a safety helmet when you ride your bike? That's a good idea. Now, one of the things is LT doesn't like how that looks, so he comes up with an idea there. And he decides he's going to put one of Dad's caps over to disguise it. Because he's already disguised his bicycle. He called it White Lightning. So now nobody's going to know he has a helmet on. Now look at LT there. And now he's off to school. LT gets home from school. And Mom asks if he'd keep an eye on his sister Sue. Now,
Oh,
Sue,
no.
she is crazy active. And even Rex, who's good at herding sheep, gets tired and exhausted keeping an eye on her in the yard.
Oh, no.
LT's there thinking. He's sitting there outside in the yard thinking, if we only had a picket fence like all the other houses in the neighborhood, then it'd be easy to keep an eye on Sue and Rex.
Chill out, Sue.
And then, out of the corner of his eye, he notices the leftover bicycles. My goodness, what do you think's going to happen here? LT's all excited now. He's going to come up with an idea here. Cowabunga, he yells.
Cowabunga!
And runs to his bedroom. He grabs a pile of clothes he had outgrown and runs back out to the yard with Sue. Look at that. There they go. They're getting it. Look at that. Okay. They get their clothes and bring it out to the yard. You think they're going to do laundry? Do you think he's going to help Mom do laundry today in the yard? No? Okay, let's see what he comes up with.
I don't think so.
Let's see what he comes up with. He takes and he lines up all the leftover bicycles and outgrown ones, and one by one ties them together using old shirts, socks, and pants. I think that's going to keep Sue in there. Is that a good fence for Sue to keep her in? Look, she looks happy in there. Running around in there, Rex and Sebastian. Sue is
Let me
really
out!
happy. Let me out. Let her
Let me
out.
out of
Oh
here.
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Somebody help me! Get me out!
Now, LT's having fun over there. Keeping her in there.
This is working out really good.
Now, you know what happens the next day? What happens the next day? What do you think is going to happen the next day? I think the next day, LT and his dad decide they're going to light up all the bicycles and secure them in the front yard to create a new fence there. And then, when he's done, LT looks at his new fence with pride. Look at that.
Ta-da!
Look at that. Look at that. His new fence with pride. There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that.
Wow! Help! Help! Somebody get me out of here! Help!
Now, old Mr. Smith, the neighbor, called out, "Nice fence you got there." And LT replies, "Thanks."
One man's trash is my treasure.
There we go. Now,
Let me out! Let me out!
this has been a great summer. LT liked to think about all the adventures he will have creatively recycling and saving the planet. And do you guys think he can creatively recycle and save the planet? How many of you guys think this might be a real story?
And if you think it's a
Anything
real
might be
story,
a real story? Anything there might be a truck or it might be a bicycle fence ever?
you think so? Well, guess
Look
what?
at that. There is a real truck and a bicycle fence. I mean,
And I saw
Would
it
you
one
like to
time.
meet? Would you like to meet LT?
that's
This
me.
is LT
I'm
right
LT.
here. Let's do some bicycle
Bicycle,
clapping for
bicycle, bicycle.
LT.